Hi friends, welcome to Book a Day for Little Learners. Today we're going to read 3, 2, 1, Awesome! 20 Fearless Women Who Dared to Be Different. This book is written by Eva Chen and it's illustrated by Derek Deserito. Hi, I'm Juno. Let's begin counting and leading with 20 of the world's most amazing women. Ready to learn from these she-heroes? Let's do this. 20. In the 1940s, the iconic Rosie the Riveter inspired 20 million women to enter the workforce for the first time. They helped by building things that we needed built. 19. In the course of her career, prolific dancer and choreographer Twyla Tharp earned 19 honorary doctorates. So she danced and then she also showed other people the dance steps to do. There's nothing wrong with fear. The only mistake is to let it stop you in your tracks. 18. At just 18 years old, Temple Grandin, professor and autism advocate, invented a hug machine to help people like herself with sensory processing disorders. 17. Ada Lovelace. Programmer was 17 years old when she became pen pals with a Cambridge professor whose work she corrected. In doing so, she created the first ever computer algorithm. What is imagination? It teaches us to live. She actually wrote the first code for a computer for the government, and so they actually named it after her. They named it Ada. 16. Architect Zaha Hadid's iconic design for an opera house was originally rejected. 16 years later, it was built in Guangzhou and is considered one of the architectural must-sees of the world. Yes, I'm a feminist because I see all women as smart, gifted, and tough. 15. Confident and controversial soccer forward Megan Rapinoe, whose jersey number is 15, helped lead the U.S. women's national team to consecutive World Cup wins. Be more, be better, be bigger than you've ever been before. Believe in yourself. 14. Fighting Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American woman in Congress. She represented New York's 12th congressional district for 14 years. If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. That means you want your voice heard. You have to be part of the conversation. 13. Nicknamed the Lady with the Lamp because she'd check on her patients late at night, Florence Nightingale is the founder of modern nursing and wrote extensively, including a famous handbook called 13 Canons. I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took an excuse. 11. Do not try this at home. Donatella I can't say her last name. Versace, designer first dyed her hair blonde at her brother's urging at age 11. Versace, that's how you say it. Sorry, friends. I think glamour all the time. I wake up in the morning and I'm already thinking glamour. Her hair is very blonde, my friends. 12 is J.K. Rowling, who was rejected not once, not twice, but 12 times before Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was accepted by a publisher. And she's now the most highly paid author in the world because her books have sold so many. They've sold so many books. 10 is Sonia Sotomayor. She decided she wanted to be a lawyer at the age of 10 years, and lots of hard work later, that decision led her to the Supreme Court. The Latina in me is an ember that blazes forever. I believe she's the third woman that's part of the Supreme Court. Number 9. In August 2018, 9th grader Greta Thunberg carried a sign that said, "Skoltrek for klimatat, which means school strike for climate, outside the Swedish parliament, all by herself. Just 13 months later, over 4 million joined her in striking for climate change. Can you hear me? We are united. Young people are unstoppable. She had her voice heard, didn't she? 8. With 47 Grammy nominations and 8 wins under her sequined belt, singer Dolly Parton is one of the most celebrated women in music. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. I mean, sometimes you have stuff that isn't so pretty to get what is really pretty. 7. At the age of 7, naval engineer Grace Hopper dismantled, that means she took apart, 7 alarm clocks to see how they worked, laying groundwork for her career as a programmer. A ship in port is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Sail out to sea and do new things. Try new things. 6. Rihanna. Singer, businesswoman, actress, all-around icon, holds 6 Guinness World Records, including female artist with the most U.S. #1 singles in a year. The minute you learn to love yourself, you won't want to be anyone else. You are special. 5. In 1955, Rosa Parks, activist, was sitting in the 5th row of an Alabama bus when she was asked to move. Her quiet act of defiance, refusing to move to the back, sparked the civil rights movement. I was not tired physically. No, the only tired I was tired of giving in. 4. Known as the First Lady of Physics, Chen Xiongwu was denied a Nobel Prize for physics due to her gender, meaning because she was a woman, but later recognized with 4 impressive honors, among many others. The first woman with an honorary doctorate from Princeton University, the first winner of the Wolf Prize in Physics, the first female president of the American Physical Society, and even the first living scientist to have an asteroid named after her. 3. Advantage Billie. Billie Jean King won 3 straight sets in 1973's Battle of the Sexes. Champions keep playing until they get it right. She worked really hard. 2. Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton were 2 friends who together helped women gain the right to vote, with electrifying speeches that Stanton would write and rallies that Anthony would lead. I forged the thunderbolts and she fired them. They worked together. Number 1, the one and only you, a singular sensation. The world is yours to change. You are awesome. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I did, and I will see you tomorrow for our next story. If you liked our story, go ahead and subscribe so you can get our story tomorrow, a new story tomorrow, and hit that thumbs up like button. I'll see you tomorrow.